Hey, Brain. Thanks a lot for letting me know, man. I don't know what happened. I guess I do got to see that little picture of me to know that I'm streaming. But I was just chit-chatting along, doing my thing, and I guess everybody was gone. Sorry about that. I'm not the best at this streaming game, but I do appreciate you letting me know. Hey, Dormont. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I had some technical difficulties there. Thought I was streaming and wasn't there. Thanks for letting me know. I was just saying that yeah, Zalon, we're back. How it's a little bit more difficult in this league to find resources. 126,000 is like the high. In the Legend League, it was easy to get 180, 175,000 RSS on any given raid. So it takes us a little bit longer to get the resource for the Kingdom upgrades as needed. Still doable, but instead of being 3 raids, it takes 6, sometimes 7. So that's one downfall about trying to upgrade in the lower league. Although many people feel that you need to drop to upgrade, I'm starting to think it's a lot different. Yeah, man, 100Ks aren't enough for me. I need to hit more than 100K. 100K is like baby food. I'm looking for a steak. 185,000 easy hits. That's good stuff, man. But it is nice having a leveled up Mamish. Man, she typically does quick work of everything. I have a sort of step back on using as many Panthers, and actually have done some solo raids with her, just because I'm trying to save up my resources. I don't want to be burning through my troops. Losing 3 or 4 troops is not always key, man. I prefer not to lose anything, actually. That was the one good thing about soloing with Venom Tusk. You can go through a raid and if needed, use a shield spell, but typically you can walk through a whole raid and not need anything. The only thing I feel bad is for newer players, newer lower level players who cannot have a max Titan. It could be a little bit more difficult getting your upgrades done, for sure. It's not easy to get the resources from a higher level player when you don't have a Titan that can dish out the damage. But as I had said in a prior video, you should definitely max out your Titan to your Titan cap. If you're not maxing out your Titans, your main attack and defense Titans to your Titan cap, you're really hurting yourself in the long run, because it's just going to get more difficult for you to get the resources you need. I mean, if you're a farmer and you're not looking to push VP, you may not be hurting your alliance, but you're definitely hurting yourself, because you aren't doing the things that you need to do for your own game. Meaning, being able to compete, being able to grow at a pace that's rather reasonable. I have said that slow and low there's a purpose behind it, but the purpose is not to never grow. The purpose is to be able to compete at a competitive level. And with the changes of the game, with the new meta changing from doing solo attacks, or using a Titan solo, to using troops to attack, you really got to change your mindset, and you got to find out how you want to play the game. What's in it for you. What do you want to do with the game? Because as all games are, they can become monotonous. As the gaming Jaeger, he enjoys the collecting of Titans. He also enjoys the switching up of relics and learning about relics and doing things of that nature. A lot of the old-time players like to learn about the math, and they figure out the all the criticals and armors and all that kind of stuff. A little too much math for me. So Doom Matt, you have problems. You can't get lots of resources with Nah, you sure can't get a lot of resources to level 20. Every once in a while you can find low level lands that are pushing some good resources, but that's just not typical. You don't see it a lot. But when you do see it, man, you need to snatch them up before someone else does. So like I said, I've been fusing up all my lower level titans. This Zeros right here is one to keep. This Toran, this Katash, they're both keepers for me. Hey, thanks, iTouch, man. I'm definitely enjoying her. It's good to have her. And I'm just gonna throw some more troops at her, some more titans, excuse me. I really need her to hit 50. Hopefully before the next Throne Wars. You know, that Throne Wars event, I don't know if I was very clear about it. I told the developers in one of my emails to them, one of my emails regarding the rewards and not getting them after it ended shortly. That event, the concept of the event is totally awesome, man. It's moving the game into the right direction. They've just got to figure out a few of the things, especially with the lands, about how, they started selling lands so people could have lands. But the concept of the Throne Wars is a really good idea. And every player can play in that and can contribute to their alliance in the Throne Wars. You just got to know what to do with your lands. You just got to know what to do with your lands. See, like, right now, I'm going to have to stop attacking let me see what they got. Okay. Dual Mat, I'm gonna pause right here. You put up a good point. And yes, it is good seeing everyone level up their titans. There have been a few players who I had been in touch with before online and everything. Steve will Doer, where you been? Haven't seen Steve will Doer. Adrian, I haven't seen Adrian. There's a few other guys who I haven't seen in a while. They put a lot of time and effort into the game. I'm sure they also spent some monies. I hope they're still in the game. Hope you guys are still playing. I plan on playing long term. And Dual Mat, your instance of not being able to keep resources because you're getting hit, that's the rookie move. That's the ultimate rookie move. The only time you can do the ultimate rookie move to pull off your best titan from your garrison to go attack is when you're in a dead alliance, or excuse me, a dead league. Because if you're in any league with any sort of activity, you cannot pull your main titan off your garrison to go attack. Because everybody's waiting for that. Everybody's looking for that. So you will never hold your resources. If you want to do that, you have to go to a dead league. But then in a dead league, you're not going to find any resources. So it's a catch-22. So the best thing that you can do before moving on is to get your titan to that cap. You need to cap out your titans. They need to be maxed out. That's the only thing that's going to benefit you. Because otherwise, you're going to stunt your growth. That's why I spent almost 9-10 months at castle level 11. Purposefully. So I had titans who could do what they needed to do. So now when I need to get resources, it's not an issue. I'm only using level up. But if I truly, really need resources and I'm having an issue, I just simply take out my Venom Tusk. I don't even bother to mess around with the lower level titan. I just bring out my big guy, and he's guaranteed to clear the resource land for 200k or 180k. I have no issues and no complaints. I mean, it's a piece of cake. But like I said earlier, it's kind of unfair for newer players who cannot have that max level 60 titan. See, the Grenadiers just sit back there and hang loose. So one of the things that you should do, you said you're trying to get the castle level 12. If you haven't maxed everything out and you don't have, your titans can max out at level 50. So I would take my titans level 50 before I did anything else. Because a level 50 titan, depending on what their skill sets are, is a rather decent titan. And also what class of titan it is too. The Born Alliance and the Born Napped Alliance that I'm sitting in right now, we have some new players. lower level players, castle level 11, 12, 13. And one of them, let me see, who is it? Playing on my phone, so my eyes aren't all there. But we have Sun and Roses at the top of the list right there. She's new. She's a castle level 11. I do believe I'm correct. And we got another one. I think it's Jordan. Jordan. She's new. Yeah, right there, Jordan. She's new too. She's a castle level 11. However, she had the luck of the draw. She was able to get some nice 4-star titans that she's been working on to get them leveled up. Yeah, 30 level. And you know what you should do with that Dracor? I would throw everything at that titan. And I know you're supposed to fuse same class titans. I fuse. Once I get my mindset where I need to have my big boys bigger, I fuse. You know, regardless, even if you're not getting the max, you're getting something. And sitting on a whole bunch of 1 or 2-star titans, you're eventually going to feed them to somebody anyways who is of a different class. So feed your big guy. Get him going, man. Get him going. That's what I would recommend. But those couple new players that we have, in your level 40 Freya should be 50 right now, and I hope you can say that. If you started with level 40, she should be 50, and I hope she has some good skills. Nice. Yeah, my first Titan was my Venom Tusk. I got him when I bought the $5 starter pack. I just didn't know the value of him until months later. Then I had to rush to get him maxed out before they put the cap on Titans compared to Kingdom levels. So I was fortunate, and I fed him everything, and I raided with him like crazy, and got him maxed out. Edalus, I just couldn't make it in time. Got him to 51, which is if you don't have those max Titans, you still can become a powerhouse. You just gotta play smart. Dang, you started a week ago. What level are you? What kingdom level? Oh, that ain't worth it. I gotta move on to some easy raids. There we go. Gotta save some troops. If you started a week ago, you're like what, a castle level 11? Because it didn't take long to get to 11. No comment. Oh no, man, I'm using YouTube gaming, and I'm on whatever internet service I got. Hey, welcome back, Zayd. I gotta get a cleaner product, as the brain would say. So that's why you love your R-Van so much. Hey man, I would love him too. That's cool though, Rick. I touched it. You got that R-Van from a lucky pull. My only 1-star pull, or my only 4-star pull, was with my Ladega. And let me tell you, I was surprised, man. I don't think I'll be able to pull another 4-star from the temple. Although many of us know of players who get 2 or 3 or 4 every time. It's crazy. Hey Brain, let me know if it's any finer. If the stream's coming any cleaner. Dang. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. You pulled your third Mamesh, man. That's awesome, dude. I'm too scared. I'm too scared. I'm too scared to waste gems in the temple. You know, it's just too costly, man. You know, I have my one Titan token. I'm gonna wait for something a little bit better. Oh, thanks for letting me know. And I'm holding on to all my relics for that next event, man. Because hey, Sweeney, Zay got a flame hide and a coal car from the altar. Nice pools, man. I don't know though. I don't know if flame hide's worth keeping anymore. Wow, you are starting out real good, man. Those are some good pulls. That's a good thing for you to have. You know, I was looking at my Titans, and I missed that last Titan Fusion event. I didn't put anything in on it. But I was considering my Nexus here. You know, he was a big guy in one of those events. He was the final reward. So I keep considering, you know, should I fuse him up? Should I fuse him up or not? Hey, Vita Loca, what's up? I mean, his skills are decent. You know, they're your typical skills for an infiltrator. And I have some good food for him. I do. It's just like I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. And I got a level 20 Noctis to feed with him too, but I just can't bring myself to do it until I see an event where there's going to be a need to have an infiltrator again. And they still haven't changed for the new meta, for the new gameplay. So I don't know if it's a viable asset, man. Nice, man. But you know, my only suggestion is to sit there for a minute and get those other guys maxed out, and then definitely move on. Definitely move on. Let's see what Calvarax does against Mamesh. Oh, a lot of cats. I don't want that guy right there. See, a lot of cats. Let's see if we can do it like this. See if we can take this guy out. See if we can kite with Mamesh going back and forth the old school way. Using the Titan to kite and using ranged troops to take everything out. Yeah, definitely all day long, man. I typically try to stay away from attacking or raiding lands that have cats because cats are good. They are the meta. They are good, man. They cause all the damage. Actually, I try to stay away from doing any raids where I gotta do any troop adjustments. It just takes up time. But since I'm not truly competing in the event, it really doesn't matter. Let's see what we can do. Right on, Zaid. Thanks for joining for the time being, man. Appreciate it. Man. Did I lose this, guys? I lost it, didn't I? Oh, there's my mesh. There she is. She'll take him. Let's get everybody back together. There we go. That's the one thing about playing with cats. Sometimes they're hard to control. Yeah, man. Take care of yourself. Get some food, man. Get some rest. And be back at it, Zaid. Appreciate your videos, bro. Yeah, one thing about playing with lots of cats, they're hard to direct sometimes. Some of them want to stand in one place and stab, and some of them want to just jam everywhere. Hey, I gotta apologize if I miss any of your comments. I only have one device in front of me, so I can't check the stream from any other device. Yeah, he's sick to the head, man. Yeah. I love him too, man. You know what I really miss? I do gotta say, I ate my level 45 Logu. My level 45 Logu went to my Ladega. That's another reason she went from 0 to 40 plus real quick. But man, that Logu was the best. I don't know. Some people say that you want to have health with armor for cats. Hey, Big Tom, baby. That's good to know, bro. I should have known by the picture. But it's like my Logu had double armor piercer. That double armor piercing, man, they just ate up everything. I mean, that was like one of the best things to see. They just drove through everything, man. They took them to the wall. Real nice, real nice. But not having that, I haven't even touched my new Logu yet. I'm gonna wait till I max out Ladega, then I'll play with that new Logu. I don't know, for a 3-star Titan, if you can get yourself a good Ranger or two, like Logu, I'd keep him. I definitely would keep him. So, not to be a braggart or anything, but let me just pull up my Rangers real quick. Now again, I ate a lot of my Rangers as well, just because I really wanted to focus on getting Siegfried up there, which I got it from 0 to 38 in Ladega at the same time. So I got 2 Titans well over 30, well over level 30 all at once. But when I'm looking at my Rangers, I only kept a couple of them. I ate my thanks, Brain. I ate my what are those Jorans. I ate my Jorans, man. I ate both of them. I don't know if I should have or not. But I'm liking this Baron that I got right here, man. I'm liking this Baron a lot. When I pull him up and I look at his skills. Hey, one more Vallard. Hey, you're very welcome, man. It's that 1 star. A 1 star. It's the way to go, man. That 1%. See, this Baron's got some pretty good skills, man. Spearman damage, Spearman armor, Spearman damage against Titans, and Spearman health. He's a keeper, man. I can't wait to work on him. But I ate my Jorans. I ate pretty much all of my my Titans. But looking at my 2 Jaldargs, I got my champ Jaldarg, right? With his champ skills. And then I got my regular one, right? With his Goliath skills. And now that I can train Goliaths, I'm thinking that I need to keep one and get rid of one. I've heard so much good talk, Queen Frozen Queen, about her champ Jaldarg, who's a higher level, but I'm just not feeling it anymore. I need to eat him and work on something else. I mean, any thoughts from the peanut gallery regarding Jaldarg? Does anybody like the Jaldarg they have if they have them? Gotta start saving some troops. You like yours, but you don't like Rangers. Yeah, you know the thing about Rangers is that you gotta pay attention, man. Nice. Double critical's good. That's the way to go. Hey man, if you guys hear a helicopter in the background, it's just the police. I don't know, there's something going on in my neighborhood. That's the one thing about being a new player. Okay, you got that Duran till you get a R4. Yeah. Yeah, man, I don't know. They're looking for somebody. The thing about having a champion at a lower level player, having a decent champion, is that they can just take care of the business for you, man. That's why I love having a champion. You can just auto raid, walk away, hit start, don't gotta pay attention. But in that one of my last videos, I showed that clip from Brainy Smurf when he was using his Ladega against I think it was a Snowgore. How he was driving that cat, running that cat around in a circle. Yeah, they sure did, man. You know, it's crazy. It was crazy to watch him how much he had to work for that one cat to try to take out that Snowgore, man. I like the easy raids. Every once in a while, I like doing a challenging raid where I gotta focus, you know. But when it's an event, man, I just want to relax. Calvarax, Vixia, Sardu, Logu. Yeah, Sardu's another keeper too, man. Everything's level 12 now, man. At the beginning of the stream, I have all my troops, all my spells maxed out for level 12. I'll be hitting castle level 13 tonight. I think in about 7 more hours. What time is it? About 6 more hours. And then I'll start all over again, man. I'm not gonna stop until I can hopefully get to the point where I can max out Titan level 60. But if that takes me past level 18, I don't know if I'm gonna go past that quite yet. I think I want to have a couple more Titans maxed out to my Titan cap before I move on. For me, that's a rather important thing, is being maxed out completely, and that doesn't mean just my my kingdom, my buildings, and all that. It means my troops and spells as well as my Titans. I don't want to have a whole bunch of Titans who can't do their job. But yeah, looking at this, 5 hours and 41 minutes, and I'll be castle level 13. So I'm rather stoked, man. You know, this game's been good to me. It's unlike any other game. There has been a lot of talk about Clash of Clans and how that game has been upgraded, or whatever you call it, updated, and how it has some strategy or more strategy. This game has just as much strategy. It's just in a different manner that we have to think about it. But yeah, everything's done, man. Everything's done. Everything's looking good. So yeah. So guys, I'm gonna get one more raid in. Yeah, events are the best way to go, man. You know, everyone's opening up their lands, and then you hit them real easy. In one of my prior videos, I was going to show a clip. I had found some lands where they were high level lands to give you like 232 or 252 Titan EXP that were easy hits. But the dude, he must have got capped because he lost his lands when I went back to record. His lands were gone, man. So I was like, that's a bummer, because they weren't my easy, my easy EXP. Yeah, Dolmat. I've, if you quickly do the math at the beginning of the event, you can see how many raids you got to do basically with most of these events, you gotta do 400 or 500 raids a day to get it done without spending any monies on any relics. It's just refreshing your portal stones. It's doable if you had the time, but most people don't have the time. Sometimes you can find a good mixture of having some time and using some relics to get the events done. Those last 2 or 3 events, the soul count was really high, 18,000 or 20,000. Rather steep. Doesn't make it easy for your common player. I said, there are some players who they're full-time players. We have part-time players. We have big spenders. We have casual spenders. There's a big mix and variety of people. Well, we know when we look at the events RS and the teams that are in the top 3 in typically almost every event, they've got to spend. There's no way that you're going to be able to compete at that level without spending. But then on the flip side, you have the players who save up 16,000 gems and straight grind down an event. They may have a job where they can sit at their phone or the tablet, whatever, and just kick it out. That's right on, man. If you're getting paid to relax, hey, more power to you. But then there are also folks like myself, well, we don't have the luxury of grinding out while we're at work, and we got to actually put our time in somehow. Hey, that's awesome, Zalon. Or figure out, how we can maybe possibly spend some funds without going overboard. So is there anyone online right now who's on the stream watching, who's been playing since the onset of the game, who started in the beta or soon thereafter? I'm full again. I'm just perpetually maxed on my resources no matter what league I play in. That's a problem. So Ashley. Beta's a dirty word. Yeah, it can be, man. The funny thing about those guys is I don't see them anymore. I don't see those alliances that have all those massive VP lands. Hey, thanks for that. Thanks for those kudos, man. I just try to play I enjoy the game. Play to help people learn. Help people save time. Yeah, Zalon, it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun starting fresh again. So, no way. I touch your day 1 from global launch. That's awesome, man. I wish I had known about this game. If it wasn't for me having a broken leg and a broken ankle, I may have never found this game. But I needed something to do while I was convalescing. Ashley was turned on to this game from was it Jake from One Hive? He left Dawn of Titans. He left Clash of Clans. Came to Dawn of Titans, so I said, hey man, let me check it out. See what it's all about. It was a bit different than I expected, but definitely, man, one of the coolest games I've ever played. 2015, so you've been playing for 3 years. So you're like one of the original players of all time. Wow, that's cool, man. That's super cool. No wonder you have the most views, the most viewerships, the most high level everything. Because in 3 years, man, you should be like super high level. I mean that in a good way, too. Zalon a couple days after global launch. Wow, man. Hey, who knows Boganor's original name? I know Boganor's original name. He was one of the first guys who helped me when I started playing. So was Caesar 187. He was one of the first guys who helped me when I started playing. Yeah, man, the brain, your vids rock. I know you know Zalon. I know you know his name, but I don't think most do. I'm not gonna say it, but I know it. It's good to be in the know. This is one of the things I love to do. I love to burn up my food. When I don't use only one relic, wow, that's crazy eye touch. When I use more than one relic is when my treasury's full and I'm going to lose stuff, you know, because I'm out of time or I know I can't play at a certain time. I'll feed 1 or 2 or 3, sometimes even 4 relics just to make sure I burn through my treasury, because I want to make sure I don't have any 4-stars sitting in there that I might miss. That'd be a bad thing for anyone to miss a possible 4-star in their treasury to have it go away. Man, I touch, you're one of the original guys too, man. That's pretty cool. Wow, that's crazy, Brain. So you were one of the first original DOT YouTubers. You started at Castle Level 20, and nobody was doing anything. So when did APOC come into play? Because he was one of the first YouTube videos that I saw. That's what got me into non-toxic. Yeah, definitely is a lot. Come on, man. I think this relic wants another 3-star. So APOC jumped in on the bandwagon with global launch. That's cool. It's too bad he left. You know, he did have a lot of good stuff. You know, I know of APOC a bit. I don't know, you know, everything he does. He had a lot of good stuff. But the one thing I wouldn't recommend that he does that I would never do is use my gems to like heal my troops and things like that. That's to me a bad waste of gems. Yeah, man, I do see that Gaming 999's video sometimes in the YouTube field. He's got super views, man. That's pretty awesome. I'm just stoked that anybody checks out my videos, man. I just do videos because it's fun. You know, that's what I did in college, media production and all that kind of stuff. So for me to make videos is just like a little hobby, man. I am not the best player. Don't know everything. There are a lot of good players out there. A lot of good people who share knowledge, which is really cool, really appreciative. And I just try to do the same thing. Nice, man. Yeah, music is a great thing. Music separates us from the animals. The fact that we can enjoy it, they enjoy it, but the fact that we can make music is something rather awesome. And I do like your choice of music in your videos. You know, I'm a rocker myself. For me, you know, I prefer well, one of my favorite bands is Lou Reed and the Velvet Underground. So I definitely appreciate the good old guitar, man. Hey, thanks a lot, man. I get a lot. I derive a lot of pleasure from it, man. It's a lot of fun for me. I don't know. My wife said the other night when I was recording something, I wanted to stream but I couldn't, so I was recording a little something, and she's like, "Man, you're putting me to sleep." And I was like, "What, babe? Am I boring you?" Alright, bro. Take it easy, brain. But I'm like, hey, baby, that's what I do, you know? I don't know. Not everyone can be a DBR. Not everyone can be a Zalon. There we go, man. Finally. That's a good feeling. Look at that. I like that. Having a success makes me reminds me of the first time I got a 4-star from a raid. It was actually during a live stream. That was an awesome feeling too, man. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think the developers are being a lot more generous with 4-star drops? Because look at all these 4-stars. I'm thinking they're being a lot more generous with four star drops. Because not all these are from events. Mm. That's great, man. I can't wait to share that with my